welcome back to my newest video. Glad to have you all here, as always. Today I want to go over a topic which is called Your Baseline Creates a Reality. And I'm going to be sharing a little bit about my personal self as well, because I was talking to someone, they're like, why are you uploading all these videos but you're not giving any credibility? Like, you don't have a PhD, you're not sharing your story, you're not sharing anything about yourself, you're just straight on here giving advice. So what I want to do now is give you guys sort of a personal analysis of mine, but also relate that to a certain lesson that I've learned, and hopefully have you guys be able to learn something from my own personal life. Now, for this topic, which is called Your Baseline Creates Your Reality, what I mean is that, right, most people have a room. 99% of people have a room. So sometimes people's baseline is so low that when they have like a dirty dish in their room, clothes on the floor, they have a bunch of junk, a bunch of trash scattered everywhere, they're not like, oh, I need to clean this ASAP, right? They have a lower baseline. But then people who actually have a higher baseline of how clean their room is, they're like, okay, there's clothes on the floor, so we need to pick up our room and clean it. There's a cup on the ground, we need to clean that. We don't want that. They have a higher baseline of how their standard. They have high standards. So that's the importance of what I'm trying to say. Now, this can also have a direct correlation to your own life. So when you have a higher baseline in life of the things that you want in life, you're gonna get a higher grade output of your input. So if you have a super high input on your work ethic, if you have a very high baseline of work ethic, then you are going to reap the rewards of that higher baseline. And that's the thing is, when you're actually increasing your baseline, you are increasing the person you are. So for some people, their baseline naturally might be super low. For some people, their baseline might be naturally high, but you can always increase it. Now, here's what you have to do to increase it. This is what you have to do to increase your baseline. Now, I want to go over something about myself, right? So my room, I wouldn't say that I'm the most clean person in the world. I wouldn't say I'm the most organized. Well, I'm pretty organized, but just not neat. I don't really care about making things neat, but I know where everything is. I'm organized. Now, I can definitely improve. I have room to grow with my room cleanliness. I can definitely make my room a lot cleaner, a lot tidier, but my baseline is at a lower level than people who keep everything nice and neat. So now what I can do is I can actually increase that baseline. So now I'm starting to live like the person who has a higher baseline. You have to start living like the person who has a higher baseline. If you're training to be a boxer, you want to have the highest baseline of training possible. You want to train like an absolute maniac, like Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, so that when you get in the ring, it's a lot easier. That's another principle, another topic I can go over. But pretty much you want to have the baseline so high of what you do, what you think. You want to have a super high baseline, so you're at this elite level to where there's no choice but receiving the rewards of that baseline. The high baseline of work ethic, high baseline of self-talk. If you want to do something or be something, you literally have to live that dream. You have to live that reality. You have to live that reality of that person. If you are a super disorganized person, not neat, nothing's clean in your life, maybe you can start to live like the person who is clean, who is neat, who does things like that. And that's the thing you have to do is you have to analyze. Be like, my baseline is at this level. How can I improve it? X, Y, Z, right? So if you look at your room, you're like, oh my God, this is a disaster. Why am I living like this? Now, your baseline, you're probably at your baseline. I'm saying baseline a lot in this video. But you're probably at your baseline if you're like, oh my God, my room needs to clean ASAP. So what you can do is you can start to increase that baseline to where, like, if I see one cup on the floor, bang, like, we're cleaning my room. We're cleaning this room. If you skip the gym, if you want an attainable physique, if you want a physique that is amazing and looks great, showcases your work ethic and your discipline, you have to increase your baseline of your diet, your nutrition, your sleep, your work ethic in the gym, your effort. You have to start increasing that so you can become like the person who can actually attain it. That elite level people are at a higher baseline than you are, and that's why they have what they have and you don't have what they have. because you are at a lower baseline than they are. And this is actually something I need to improve myself, my baseline of things. There's a funny thing where you start striving for something and you sort of get it halfway and then you get complacent. So for me, I was in the gym, right? I was in the gym and I was working pretty hard, and I started gaining some muscle, started getting abs. And then after I got that, then I actually stopped. So I stopped and I got a little complacent and I didn't really work as hard. But now I've actually analyzed that part of my life, that part of my life in the section of the physique. I've analyzed and I've been like, I can definitely push for more. So now I'm pushing for more. Now my diet is almost impeccable. My diet's almost perfect. And I'm hitting my macros. I'm getting my calories in. I'm trying to get my calories in. And it's gonna suck when you're actually trying to improve and be a better person. You're actually raising your baseline, and raising your baseline absolutely sucks. It sucks. It's not fun at all, and it takes effort. It takes effort. So you just have to analyze where you can actually raise your baseline, where you can actually do more. You can analyze your social life. You can be like, my social life, who do I talk to? How many friends do I have? How many people do I talk to on the daily? Do I talk to strangers, XYZ? And then analyze, how is my social life? Can my social life be improved? Yes or no? And if it can, then you can start saying, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do XYZ and become that social person. I'm going to become that person who talks to people. I'm going to become that person who does this, does that, does that. How would a social person, how would an extrovert, a charismatic person actually go and navigate their social circle, their social life? So that's what I wanted to give you all today. I want to give you that lesson of raising your baseline and becoming that person you actually want to become. Like, do not get complacent. You might get complacent. You might get complacent for sure, because that's just how humans are. But don't get complacent. Always push for more. Increase your baseline and become the person you want to be. Think like the person you want to be. Act like the person you want to be. You know. So, if you all enjoyed the video, peace out.